Dogecoin. YOLO! What's going on, guys? Doge here, and today I want to talk about Dogecoin. I want to talk about Bitcoin. I want to compare and contrast the two because I feel like a lot of people, you know, their hopes are low. A lot of people don't have too much faith in the future when it comes to crypto, when it comes to Dogecoin, when it comes to, you know, the cycles of crypto. And I kind of want to shed some light and basically the history of Bitcoin and how that correlates to Dogecoin, and the reason why I feel like we're gonna have a reversal here soon with Dogecoin. It could happen within the next few months, it could happen within the next year, but it's gonna happen. And it actually, like, the reason why I even decided to look into this was because I came across this article. Before we get into this video, though, I want you guys to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more of my future videos. And I really want to dive into this topic and kind of shed some light, okay? So this article is off a website called seekingalpha.com, and the title of the article is Bullish on Dogecoin for Reversal from Current Levels. And there's so many good points in here that I want to just kind of highlight and talk to you guys about. So as we all know, Dogecoin's peak, the height of Dogecoin was about 75 cents back in May of 2021. And currently it's sitting at about 11 cents, I want to say, give or take a little bit. And that means that Dogecoin took a hit, a decline of 84.3% from all-time highs, right? And that must seem crazy to a lot of you guys. You guys might think, oh, it's over. You know what I mean? Like, that's a crazy drop from all-time highs. Well, let me refresh your memories and let me show you guys the history of Bitcoin. And if there's one thing that we all agree on, and I'm sure everybody watching this video can agree on this, is that Bitcoin leads the way when it comes to crypto, right? Bitcoin is the godfather of crypto. If Bitcoin goes up, the rest of the coins go up, right? That's why it's called Bitcoin and altcoins, right? So if we can all agree that if Bitcoin does well, altcoins do well, follow along with me here, because I'm gonna talk about some things, okay? So if we look at a chart, I saw this chart on Google called Bitcoin's Historical Corrections, right? And I'm gonna put this on the screen for a little bit just so you guys can follow along and see exactly what I'm talking about. So this is Bitcoin, mind you. This is the blue chip crypto. This is the safe one. This is the one that's always gonna do well. You know what I mean? And look what happened to Bitcoin. The craziest drop Bitcoin has ever had in the history of Bitcoin was in 2013 to 2016, okay? Bitcoin took a drop of 86.9%. Remember that I told you, Dogecoin took a drop of 84.3%, right? So similar waters there, okay? And this was when China banned Bitcoin. This was when the exchange Mt. Gox, you know, it had the hack. There were regulatory troubles, and obviously eventually went bankrupt, right? But this was the biggest drop. Other drops similar to this one in Bitcoin's history was in April 10 to April 12th of 2013. Bitcoin had a drop of 82.6%, okay? Another crazy drop was in recent years, after 2017. So when Bitcoin shot up to almost $20,000 a Bitcoin, it dropped all the way down to $3,000, right? And this was in from December 17, 2017 to December 15th of 2018. So that was about a year of this, okay? Before it eventually came back up, right? So those are just like probably the three biggest drops it had was, I want to say, beginning of 2013, all the way to 2016, and after 2017, after that crazy run up, right? And this is Bitcoin. Like I said, this is Bitcoin, mind you, right? So Dogecoin has recently had a drop of 84.3% from all-time highs. If, again, we all agree that Bitcoin leads the way. If Bitcoin does well, altcoins do well. On On the next run up, Bitcoin going all-time highs again, $60,000, $70,000 a coin. I feel like everybody agrees that Bitcoin will hit 100K at some point. It'll hit 200K at some point, and eventually hit $1 million per Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure everyone's kind of, on the same boat there, right? You can be a Bitcoin maxi and agree with me here. Obviously, you would, right? And you can hate on Dogecoin. You can hate on altcoins. You can do whatever you want to do, but the facts remain, right? We've had over 10 years at this point to be able to look at what Bitcoin has done and to be able to track it, to be able to look at the charts, to be able to see that the volatility is crazy. It goes crazy high, then drops crazy low, crazy high, drops crazy low. But guess what? With newer all-time highs come newer all-time lows. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm talking about higher floors, right? So whenever there's a crazy spike, the floor is going to be higher up than it was previous to that. So that's kind of what we're experiencing with Dogecoin right now. Before the run up, in January of 2021, Dogecoin was under a penny. Remember this, guys. I need you to remember this. Dogecoin was under a penny, right? The previous year in 2020, Dogecoin was at 0.002, something crazy like that, right? So just the mere fact that Dogecoin is sitting at about 11 cents in comparison to where it was a little over a year ago is nothing that anybody should be worried about, because all-time highs brings higher lows, right? So my opinion, my idea about what's going to happen here in the future within the next 6 months to a year is that Dogecoin not only is going to have a reversal, but it'll hit a new all-time high. That's what I truly believe. Another thing to mention, right? If you had bought Bitcoin at any point in the last 10 years and literally did nothing, I want to say 2 to 3 years, you'd be in profit, okay? Depending on when you got in, you might have had to wait a little bit longer than somebody who got in, earlier on or on right before one of the crazy run-ups. But if I'm looking at this chart right, and I'm seeing the biggest gap where Bitcoin stayed low for a very long time, it was, I want to say, between November 30th, 2013 to January 14th of 2016, right? So 3 years. Right? 3 years. So let's say you bought Bitcoin at about $1,000 where it was sitting at in 2013, right? And then you watched it drop all the way to $152, lower than this Dogecoin drop, and you had given up and sold, right? If you had just waited another year or two, maybe 3, you would have been up. Okay, that's what people don't realize. We're playing the long game here. Okay, this isn't a quick flip. It never was for me, period. And so I just want to refresh your memories about Bitcoin, about crypto in general, about these cycles, about the bull runs, about the bearish market, about crypto winners. We could be in for a crypto winner right now. It could be bearish for another year or two. But that's part of the space. That's what happens in crypto. You see what I'm saying? So my best advice I feel like I could give people is Dogecoin, for one, is going to be around, point blank period, in the foreseeable future. There's only going to be a handful of cryptos that really survive, right? And Dogecoin is definitely going to be one of them. So Dogecoin sitting at 10, 11, 12 cents is it's a great buy opportunity. If you look back at this Bitcoin chart and you had bought at the lows when it was $152 for those 2-3 years or whatever, you'd be sitting on a whole lot of profit right now. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Reversal here soon. You know what I mean? So 6 months, a year, maybe 2. I don't know, but it is what it is. So just want to talk about that real quick before we get into my portfolio. I want to let you guys know that I'm actually super excited because I have partnered with this beard cream company, the name of Luxurious Bastard. I don't even know if I could say that on YouTube. As you can see, this is my diamond hand collection with the luxurious bastard. All of these are handmade, by the way. And this one is a butter, this one is a balm, and this one is a beard oil. And you're guaranteed to smell luxurious. And I actually got a chance to check out all the fragrances. What I liked the best, I picked my favorite scent. We actually had to create a scent from scratch because there wasn't one in the arsenal that I completely gravitated to. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to my homie over at Luxurious Bastard. And I got a promo code in the description. And you guys should check it out whenever you get a chance. If you have a beard like me, you know what I'm saying? Get it going, get it popping. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Let me jump into my portfolio really quickly. And I will, catch you guys on the next one. Finger guns. All right, guys, so here's my portfolio. I am sitting at $477,000. In the past hour, actually down 1.7 thousand. Today we are up $320. This week we are up about $37,000 though. This month we're down $35,000. So you win some, you lose some. In the past 3 months we are down $198,000. Past year we are up $250,000, and of all time we are up $341,000. And if we check my Doge, how my Doge doing today? We are at 12 cents. 12 cents were up from yesterday. And this week, as you can clearly see the uptrend here going. And yeah, looking pretty good. I mean, as far as good as you can look, I guess, right now, right? In these trying times in crypto. And here's my position. If kids didn't know, now you know. My quantity is 3.9 million Dogecoin. My equity is $477,000. My average cost basis is 0.047. And my portfolio diversity is about 100% because I'm all in on Dogecoin. That should say, there we go, 100 right there. And total return is $293,000. So, yeah. Don't forget, guys, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own due diligence and your own research before investing in crypto or the stock market, because things can be very volatile. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Also, hit that like button if you don't mind, and then a subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any more of my future videos, because I got a lot more coming down the pipeline. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace. Do 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 do.